Hello guys, Cool Creator here. Today we're gonna do some NFL picks in Week 18, the finale, the least important week, the most useless of the useless, the ones that just tank draft picks, the ones that rest their starters for the playoffs, the ones that suck, the ones that actually matters. These two games will matter so much. Let's start off. The Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think I'm gonna be too loud on. Let me be quiet. This game is mattering every single time. This game is mattering every single thing we're doing. I'm not kidding you. As a person who literally loves the Panthers, even though I'm really a Rams fan. I mean, the Panthers have had horrible seasons in the past 10 years, and now they're good. Now they're good every single 10 years. They recharge. And trust me, this season might not be as good as their 2015 15-1 season lost Super Bowl, but this season is definitely performing well, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been going down a drain. I am not kidding. Ever since that Saints crush in week 9 or week 8, it's just been going downhill in an underwhelming spiral. And the Panthers, they played way worse than they should have. They were looking good at the first half against the Seahawks, but they had to start going downhill from there. Bryce Young got a touchdown, but come on, you guys should have done better than that. And trust me, you guys kind of ruined the Rams game to the first spot. Actually, no, then again, we lost. I cannot believe we still lost. But yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers might be losing this game. And no matter what, the Panthers have a massive chance of making it to the playoffs. Because that was the Falcons beat the Rams 27-24, even if a comeback by the Rams, something you don't see new by the Falcons. I think you've seen that before in a Super Bowl before. I don't know what 20-3 is. What is it? Oh yeah, the legendary Patriots comeback. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers might look even worse than the Falcons. And trust me, if Baker Mayfield doesn't play hard in Tampa, this game won't be good for them. I'm gonna go with the Panthers here, but my thoughts on the Buccaneers pretty concerning, really concerning. I think the NFC South might be great next season too, because if the Falcons and the Saints are like next season, in improving more, they will be this. They might be the most best division because the Panthers are good and the Bucks look bad. I think the past 5 years, ever since Drew Brees retired on the Saints, everything's been looking crazy, and now it's gonna be totally lopsided. This is the greatest game of all season. The Bears and 49ers game was possibly game of the year, and the Seahawks. God, what did you do to the Panthers? And 49ers. Wow, you both are too good. I don't want to play you guys in the playoffs. Sadly, what do you guys have to play the Panthers or the Eagles? Hope they both crush you. And the Seahawks will have to take on the 49ers. What do I see here? The 49ers at home. They are better or worse. Divisionally, they lost the Rams at home and then they beat them at away. But the Seahawks are something special, I guess. Well, mostly the NFC West is special besides the Cardinals. That game that we saw early this season, the first week, had to be one of the most sloppiest performances. Looks like no team looks good. And now, proving of what the past 16 weeks after that have shown, this game might be this game could either become week 1 or one of the best games of all time. And I need to make my pick. Let's say this. The 49ers, they are too good to be. They're too good. And the Seahawks are too good too. As a Rams fan, I'm scared of them. Unless we play them in the playoffs. You know, we beat every single team we play in our division in the playoffs in the past couple of years. But the 49ers, horrifying. Horrifying. Seahawks, horrifying. I think the 49ers are going to win this because it's at home, but this game will determine the first seed. And you don't want to see the 49ers winning the first seed because they have the Super Bowl home. And you know what happens when a playoff team has their Super Bowl at their play at their and in their in their home team stadium? They win. That's happened the past couple years. And when the eliminated team happens, that didn't happen. Colts at Texans. Saddest downfall of all time. Philip Rivers is gonna retire, literally losing 3 games in a row. Literally came out of retirement to have another 5 years wiped off of his Hall of Fame that I think he would have made. And now he lost all games to make them into the playoffs. And now they're eliminated. Can being a Colts fan be worse than being a Saints fan? Any team, perhaps? Yes. And the Texans the best defense. What do I think is gonna happen? Texans are gonna win. It's not for the Colts anyway. They suck. The Take Ball 2. Last week's Take Ball, great. This Take Ball, Bengals. I think the Bengals will win this. Trust me, they don't want to win this, but I think they are because the Browns probably will get another quarterback in the draft next season. Because why not? And the Bengals are probably need an O-line or defense, but they still want to receive because their receiving team isn't like good enough. They don't have like some of the best receivers. What? Yeah, but the Bengals. I think the Falcons will win this. No other words. Just watch the past couple of games the Falcons have played. Bijan Robinson has surprised me. I've heard he was an excellent rusher, and I saw that game, and yes, he was an excellent rusher. Kind of sad to say that he was awesome against the Rams defense. The Packers and the Vikings. If there's anything worse than the Green Bay Packers being literally the top of the league just to lose like a couple, like probably 5 straight games, and the Vikings being the comeback team, possibly I could see them making it to the playoffs at this point. It's not gonna happen. But the Minnesota Vikings upsetting the Lions with Max Brosmer. He looks so bad, and he still won it. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon Ra, Sam Laporta, Isaac Tesla did not even try. Isaac Tesla had the greatest catch and the most painful catch I've seen when he got that touchdown on Thursday last week. I say the Vikings are not gonna win this. The Packers are gonna win this, though. You never know, because the Packers probably gonna be some stupid general of theirs, and yeah, I probably will ruin their season. Wow, all these games that are in the 425. 6 games, 7. No, 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 no. Oh, where was I? Titans and Jaguars. Titans are literally just gonna keep, what's it called? Tanking. They want a better. They need a good offensive defense. And the Jaguars. Wow. Good job to the Jaguars for keeping that good form comeback against the Colts. The Jaguars are going to have the possible best. I think this season is one of the best seasons I've ever seen. Of bad teams, like in the previous couple of seasons, looking incredible this season. And the Jaguars are something to be scared of. I don't want to play them again in football. Actually, the Rams crushed the Jaguars. Scratch that. But the Jaguars, I think the Jaguars are gonna win this. It's an easy game. 13-4. Something never heard from the Jaguars. That was an awesome run. Cowboys at Giants. Cowboys don't need anything. Giants don't need anything. But like Giants are just gonna keep tanking more. Sucks to be a team who needed to tank to get a good player in the draft. Just to lose. Win. Just to win. Just to win. Crush them. They looked really good. I think the Cowboys are gonna win that one though. Rams and Cardinals. Come on, Rams. That game looked horrible. Puka Nacua had one of the best catches if he caught that. If that ball didn't go out for a single second, that would have been one of the best catches I've ever seen. My dad, when we were watching it live, he said that was the best catch he's ever seen until that happened. And not gonna lie, Puka Nacua is a horrifying wide receiver. And Matt Stafford probably ruined his MVP chances. You saw the playoffs, but I don't know. if Matt Stafford looks good in this game because they're actually playing this, because Sean McVay is like, put the starters. I don't care what you want. This game has to be a great game for the Rams. This game needs to put the Rams in the bid seed, either taking the Bucks or the Panthers or the Eagles. And personally, I'd rather play the Eagles and the Panthers. But then again, it's freezing cold up there, and the Panthers are not that bad to play in the cold. And they're playing the Panthers in element weather and the Buccaneers. I'd rather play the Buccaneers than anybody because the Buccaneers are horrible. Especially when we played them in week 12. They were looking horrible. They were crushed. I didn't even watch the first half that I had to do work. And I literally saw the highlights. I kind of feel like I should stop watching the Rams play because whenever I'm not watching them, they play better than when I do watch them. And the Cardinals, this season, I hope Jacoby Brissett gets something on a better team because he can come to LA. He can be the Rams' backup. Jimmy Garoppolo does not know anything. That's the reason why we didn't put him out. Yes, okay, Rams, you have to win this, and I'm gonna root for you guys. Of course, I've already picked them. Worst game of the season. Okay, Raiders are gonna get Fernando Mendoza. Oh my God, Fernando Mendoza played excellent at Alabama. I shed tears from watching that game. I I think I haven't seen anything better from Fernando Mendoza. And the Chiefs had probably had Travis Kelce's last game playing. And maybe this will be the Chiefs win. But you never know, the Raiders might do some stupid thing to cause them to win. And the Chiefs, without Patrick Mahomes, looked like crap. And I'm gonna say the Chiefs are gonna win this, but things are looking horrible for them. Wow, another bad game. Commanders played Wow, they played good against the Cowboys. And the Eagles had you in the worst game I've seen from them. And they still won because Josh Allen decided to do a 2-point conversion at a 1 point. And I heard like the logic about why they shouldn't have had it because it'd been easier in overtime, and harder in overtime. Like, there would have been a chance to still won over a stupid 2-point conversion that Josh Allen whiffed. And the Eagles Saquon Barkley's is not looking good anymore. What happened? The fall of Saquon Barkley. Last season, best running back. This season, one of the worst. And the Commanders can't keep looking worse. I'm not on the Eagles here, but trust me, something tells me that this season has been looking deeply concerning for both sides of the teams. Wow. Cannot believe the Dolphins beat the Buccaneers. That has to be some serious impressive news. And you're still gonna lose this game to the Patriots because Drake May's probably gonna play so they can get that first seed. And trust me, I do not want Drake May to play because he's a favorite now because of one stupid game by Matt Stafford in the MVP race. And trust me, I think so with the MVP race is that Matt Stafford has not had better stats than Drake May. I can see that. But the thing is, he has had much better games than Drake May usually by every single week. Like, tell me in like every single week, how many weeks have Drake May had the better game in like a week? Tell me how many times this happened. And I know it's like, oh, the Rams had the best receivers. One of their receivers is injured, and that's one of the reasons why they're losing. I think we could have beaten the Seahawks and we had Javante Adams and the Falcons and the Patriots. I mean, they have no receivers. They have an easy schedule, but then again, that's really nothing. Drake May plays good, and I think he's gonna. I think if Drake May's gonna be put on the field, they're gonna win this. Hey, I like the Patriots this season. I think the Lions are just gonna lose this. No means necessary. Caleb Williams is playing great. Lions look like they're gonna choke this game, no matter how hard they try. Bears are gonna win this. And now the Chargers at Broncos. This game might be game of the week. Okay, I should stop saying that. Because, you know what? Maybe this isn't game of the week. But maybe this is. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is. And what do I think it is? Game of the week. Is it game of the week? First, I think so. Broncos will be crushing the Chargers, possibly. No matter what, Bo Nix is probably going to be playing so they get that first seed. And if they even win, they're have contention of the seed anyway. So Denver Broncos are going to win this. I don't care what the Chargers will be slipping up or something. You know, a funny story. Actually, if I say this, the Lions and the Bears. Let's go back to this. I was actually at Texas Roadhouse yesterday, coming back from Alabama because I was on a trip. Happy New Year to everybody, by the way. I saw the Bears and Lions game and thought that was a live game. And anyway, I just want to say that. Jets and Bills. I think I have no words to say. What were the Bills looking crappy? The Jets looking crappy? I think the Bills can turn around and win this. Even with their backups, they'll crush the Jets. The Jets are probably gonna get a crazy quarterback. And while the Ravens looked excellent, Derrick Henry is king in that game. What did the Steelers do though? Some crazy stuff. Lost to the Browns. And trust me, if it wasn't for that DPI, uh, that game would have been, that probably would have been their win. But you know, the Steelers they suck. I think the Ravens are gonna win this because if they do win, the Ravens go to the playoffs. I think. Might not necessarily have to play the Bills, but you never know. Lamar Jackson might not be playing with them anymore after this season. Okay, I'm just kidding. Lamar Jackson needs to line up unless if he's not even playing. Tyler Huntley's probably had the job. That's my video. Thank you for watching.